These are the AirFit headphones by Langston. They feature an open-ear design, enhanced bass, and a long battery life. But how comfortable are they? How do they sound? And most importantly, are they worth the money that they're asking for them? Well, those are the questions that I like to answer when I'm reviewing a set of headphones. So that's coming up. Hey everybody, I'm Tim, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm really glad you are here and you found us on YouTube. I post gear reviews like this one all the time. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. The AirFit headphones were sent to me for the purpose of review. However, no one's paying me to make the video, no one's telling me what to say, and no one from Langston has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, if at any point in time you want to learn a little bit more about these or maybe pick up a pair for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below that'll take you right to them on their product webpage. So let's go ahead and open them up and see what all comes inside. Now, I will say right off the bat that I was impressed with the packaging. This is some of the most impressive packaging I've seen for a set of headphones. You know, I think it says a lot about a company when they take the time, the care, and the expense to ensure that our new headphones are going to be well protected. So kudos to Langston on the packaging. Now you're going to see a little rope handle up here at the top. Now these can be a bit of a trick to get out. The way that I found to do it, the easiest way, is to grab a hold of that handle and then grab a hold of the piece of the cardboard that's located here at the bottom, just anywhere, and just kind of pull. I struggled with that a little bit, so that's the easiest way I found to get them out. Okay, now that we have that outer shell off, we have a tri-fold box that contains our headphones, our earbuds, and all the supporting material. It does have a tri-fold, and it has magnets to help hold the lid closed. Let's go ahead and open it up, and then right on top, what we're going to find are our headphones. And as I mentioned, these are an open ear design. I absolutely love that. You know, I love to work out. I've been wearing these both on my mountain bike, so under my bike helmet. I've also been wearing them at the gym to run on the treadmill. And what's perfect about that, especially for doing exercises or working out outdoors, is that you can stay connected to your environment. And that's the big bonus of an open ear concept or open ear design of set of headphones, is that you can enjoy whatever it is you want to listen to. Could be a podcast, could be music. I like to stream music off of Spotify, Amazon Music, places like that. But regardless of what you're listening to, you're going to be able to hear your music, but you're going to stay connected to your environment. That way you can be alerted to any kind of potential dangers that might be coming your way. And that's especially important if you're working out, maybe out on the roads or sidewalks. You want to be able to hear any kind of oncoming traffic or traffic that might be coming up behind you. You want to be able to hear the pedestrians around you just so that you can keep safe, keep yourself safe, and keep those safe that are around you. So absolutely love that open ear design. Makes it perfect for wearing these outside for your workouts. But I also like to wear them at the gym too. And that's because I like to feed on the energy within the gym. So I like to listen to my music, but I like to hear what's going on around me too. So perfect for both the gym and outdoor use for your workouts. One of the things that I noticed right away when I pulled these out is their size. You know, these are pretty compact. Now they're a sports set of headphones. I think that's the genre or area that they really excel, is in doing sports. When I had them under my bike helmet, they fit fine. I didn't have any kind of issues being able to reach the touch control panel, which is located right where it says Langston here. And they fit comfortably. They fit comfortably and they stayed in place. When I was running on the treadmill at the gym, I didn't have any issues feeling like they were going to come loose out of my ears. Very, very comfortable to wear. So let's talk about that, because that's one of the things that I like to address usually first thing right out of the gate when I'm reviewing a set of headphones is the comfort. And the reason that I like to start with comfort is because it doesn't really matter how great a set of headphones sound. If they're not comfortable, I'm not going to wear them, and I'm betting that you wouldn't either. But the open ear design, these just wrap around your ear so they rest comfortably. There's nothing that goes inside your ear canal like a traditional earbud would, so you don't have to worry about fit. You don't have to worry about getting the right size ear tip, because these don't have that. You don't have to worry about that at all. Instead, they have air conduction. So these are not bone conduction, so there's nothing that's vibrating up against your bones to create the sound that you want to listen to, but rather they have speakers that direct the sound into your ear canal. I absolutely love that. Super comfortable to wear. So again, they stayed in place, didn't have any kind of issues at all when it comes to comfort, and because they are so small, they're super lightweight. They only weigh 7 grams. Can you imagine that? Just 7 grams. So once you have them on, you truly do forget that you're wearing them. That's just how comfortable they are. Sometimes I even would check, afterwards to make sure that I still didn't have them on, and I had to put them back in the charging case. So absolutely love these in terms of their fit and the comfort. They did a really good job. So next in the box, we have our charging case. It's pretty small. It fits well in your hand. It's pretty lightweight. So if you want to carry this in your pocket or maybe your gym bag or your purse, it's not going to weigh you down. The charging case, it does have these magnetic charge ports. I always like that. And that's just because whenever they have magnets to help hold your earbuds in place, you're ensured that you're getting a good connection so that you can get a good fast charge. Now, when it comes to charging time, it takes about an hour to charge your headphones. It takes about an hour and a half to charge the charging case. And total battery life using a charge case is about 24 hours. So you can go a really long time before you have to plug in the charging case again. So I really appreciate that, because there's plenty of times when I want to wear these on longer workouts, a couple hours here, a couple hours there. And I don't always remember to plug in the charging case afterwards. So I don't really have to worry about that too much, because I got 24 hours of playtime that I can get just by putting them back in the case. So absolutely love that. I think they did a good job with the battery life. And it makes them a really versatile set of headphones that you can take with you on road trips or on vacation, things like that. And you don't have to worry about charging the charge case. Then underneath, we have this tray, and underneath the headphones and the earbuds, that's where we're going to find our accessory here. We have a USB to C charge cable. Love the fact that they're using USB to C, because they're a really common cable. You don't have to worry that if you lose this one that you're out at all. You can find these everywhere. You probably have a ton of USB to C charge cables at home already. And it just plugs into the bottom of the charge case here. But I do appreciate the fact that they're using such a common cable. I mentioned that whenever companies use common cables like this, I always give them a little bit of kudos for that, rather than using something that they developed themselves. It just makes it easier for us as consumers. Then also we have a nice carrying case that they included. I think that's a nice touch. Just a place where we can keep our headphones, a little added extra protection, keep everything together. And then also underneath, and we have our user's manual. Now this has all the information you're going to need in order to be able to get the most out of your headphones. I do encourage you to take a look at the manual. I think that's always a good idea, just like I said, so that you can get the most out of your new headphones. They're pretty simple to use. As I mentioned, that the headphones themselves have a touch control panel that's located right at the top of the headphones where it says Langston. And you have all kinds of control over what it is you're listening to. So as soon as you open the charging case, they're going to turn on. They're going to wake up and they're going to connect to your device. You can play or pause your music. You can advance to the next track. I always like that. Or you can go back and replay the previous track in case it's a song that you want to hear again. Or you can take a phone call or reject a phone call. Now, if you do want to use these to answer your phone, they have built-in microphones with environmental noise canceling. So let's take these outside and put those mics to the test.
So this is a test of the built-in microphones of the Langdon AirFit open-ear headphones. This is what it would sound like if you want to use these to take a phone call, or maybe you just want to use them as wireless microphones. You can see that it's a little breezy around out here today. And I think the mics are doing a pretty good job of isolating my voice. So if you were to take a phone call, I think the person on the other end would be able to hear your voice crystal clear.
All right, so I think the microphones did a really good job. It was pretty windy, and still the mics were able to isolate my voice. So if you want to use these to take a phone call, I think the person on the other end is going to be able to hear you crystal clear, or you could use them as wireless microphones. These do have a soft silicone coating up around the ear hook, which is really comfortable up against your skin. They also have an IPX rating of 5, which means that they're sweat proof, they're going to be splash proof, dust resistant, and that makes them really easy in order to be able to clean them up. That IPX5 rating is going to keep them safe. These also feature Bluetooth 5.4, which is the latest in Bluetooth technology, and they connect really quickly. They have a stable connection, and I've had these connected with all kinds of devices, including my Nano, my iPhone 15 Pro, my iPad, my Amazon Fire Stick, and in each case it connected quickly and it had a really stable connection. When it comes to sound, they did a really good job here. I like the enhanced bass. The highs, the mids, the lows, it all blended really well together for me. You know, what's really nice is that oftentimes when you get a set of headphones like these or earbuds, you can get a tinny sound to them, but I didn't have any of that. I didn't experience any of that tin sound. And they did a good job with the speaker placement. It's angled at just the right angle in order to get that sound into your ear canal that minimizes any kind of leakage that you might get. Because if you are wearing an open set of headphones, you can sometimes get sound leakage. In other words, you know, you're sharing your whatever it is that you want to listen to with the people that are around you. But that really doesn't happen, or I didn't notice it until I got the volume up quite high. So up around that 5 or 6 range. But otherwise, I think they did a really good job. That speaker, like I said, directs the music right into your ear canal. Because again, there's nothing going inside your ear canal like a traditional earbud, but rather they're relying on these speakers to direct the volume or direct the sound into your ear canal. And I think they did a really good job there. I like to listen to all kinds of music, classic rock, hip hop, pop. I like to listen to podcasts. And in each case, you know, I could hear the instruments really well. So if I'm listening to classic rock, I can hear that drum solo. But I could also hear the vocals coming through really well too. So these work great across the board for me with all of the different genres of music that I tested them with. Overall, I do think they're worth the money that they're asking for them. They're really well built, comfortable to wear, they sound great, and I haven't had any kind of issues with their performance. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. If you got a little something out of it, be sure to give the video a like, and I will see you in the next one.